Hello, hello, welcome back as we start another hour-long episode. Hour-ish. I'm not that good with time, so we are going to use one of our fancy new little dingaby-dongs. And go and figure out if we can work out what the Amazja are doing with these prisoners. Hopefully I can save them. Oh, that is a nice looking map, look at that. That's cool. Yes, please. Welcome back, Gats, and I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see you have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amazja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mudamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mudamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment. That's why yours here. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mudamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefits of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mudamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mudamix is ever to be found in the camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear. Still not level 20. Well, no. That kinda sucks. So, it's be this way, dear friends. I wonder if this stops the whole demon jet thing. What do you want? What would you say if I told you that inanimate objects can possess a soul? They can, believe it or not, although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and armour that we use to come hold our spiritual energy, thus do we form a spirit bond with them. Spiritual energy can be drawn out and converted into materia, a special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I am well versed in the ways of materia and extraction. If you wish to learn more about the process, it would be my pleasure to teach you. You are ready to commence your learning? Good. As you will have gathered by now, materia is the crystallized form of one's spiritual energy. As this energy is derived from an individual's psyche, a volatile beast at the best of times, a degree of variance is to be expected in its production. In practice, this means that you won't know the exact properties of a stone until you cradle it in your hand. Now, materia won't grant you much of anything on its own. Its power must be tapped, see, and this is achieved by melding it to gear. Know, though, that it takes the deft hands of a craftsman to meld materia. You can always seek others to attach material on your behalf, but if you would sooner do it yourself, I recommend you speak with Phyllis. Melding is her field of expertise. If you wish to remove material from an item, highlight its icon and select Retrieve Material. There's a chance that the material will be salvaged. Sweet! Discuss! Who is Uplander come to tempt ring of Mudimix bubbly pots? It is I! Friday Tool drinks in airy self. The hell? When full of airy self, Friday Tool changes to Stony Shine, never Matria. If Matria joined with the other Friday Tool, then Big Eyes Friday Tool gains power of airy self. Okay. Piscush Mudimix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mudimix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of Matria. Uplander brings Friday Tool to Mudimix, yes. It's just Friday Tool is unstrong as Eating Tool may could teach a show of power of Matria. The Matria Master. Now eyes of Uplander point at Friday Tool, yes. Piscush Matria join with Friday Tool. Goblins are cool. Friday Tool gains power of Matria. Friday Tool Reborn here, Uplander take Friday Tool to Minfilia. Why can't we play as goblins? That would be wicked. Matria, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve Matria, it must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of Matria to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mudimix turned that dagger of yours from summoners would have struggled to stake into a weapon worth wielding. Pishkush. Uplander wishes to be a joiner of Matria. Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become a joiner of Matria. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of Matria, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mudimix. So I can't do this because I ain't a crafter. So, sorry. Back to world we go. So that was an interesting conversation to say the least, like wow. Ooh, a quest. Another quest appeared. Hail there, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in a corner of Eastern Dungan lies Halatali, and it is there that you will find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years past as a training ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, though, as it did most things. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self. But in the dark of that shadow lurks wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skill and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak with one Fafajoni near the entryway. Okay. I shall go and unlock that dungeon forthwith. Welcome back, Gaton. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Yes, it did. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Garton, to make it your ally. Now it is time to discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Okay, let's see if these are better. No, unfortunately they are not. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from my friend August, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amajar to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amajar responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have August attend as planned. As the Amajar are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provided to them, Ghana. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Science sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me to tell you to save some for him, such as his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray to take yourself to Camp Dryborn and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I'm going to use these teleport scrolls so quick, like damn. Teleporting makes life so much easier. Alright, let us prepare for the battle to come. Excuse me, I need to go into your house. Thank you. Ah, your Garton Bill of the Science. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amajar and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The Lizardmen are unaware that their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the trader, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Science. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amajar plot if the mission succeeds, Gar. Let's make sure it does. Alright. I think I know where we're going. So we're going to go here. And then after this we shall unlock that dungeon. I'm hoping after this I'll be able to get my mount. Then we'll unlock the dungeon. Alright, so we have been streaming for 13 minutes. Yeah, 13 minutes, okay. Begone him, I care not for you. Ah, here it is. Let us do this. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, so good. We make our move as soon as the Amajar appear. Yes, sir. Oh, the shaky camera, my eyes. What is the meaning of this? Wait, Something's amiss. Uh-oh. Oh, you scumbag. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flames' clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. I'm telling you, I should have just killed him. Alright, so time to see which one is actually targeting me first. Okay. None of them, so we can just go to town. What? I can't do my... It lowered me down, so I can't use my special... You will die, and you will die. Damn, it's almost killed them. Stop it! Don't you kill him! Don't! Hey, run away, dude! Hide! Wow, this guy's got really big cojones. He's charging on them even though he's almost dead. He's right, there is no end to them. Have we won? Have we won? Will you die? You're really strong, dude. Come on, we were winning. Put up your weapon or your comrades dead. Put up your weapon, you mean put down your weapon? Or your comrades are dead. Behind you! Oh no, he counted sleep on me. Well, I guess I'm not immune to sleep. That was unfortunate. Bring him. The rest of you march. Traitor scum. I fear the homage I mean to give is to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. Alright. So I believe we must queue for that. So we need to go to this. Ooh, there we go. Let's see how long this takes, shall we? Tanjiro Meteora. Let's see if you join my party, shall we, sir? Let's see if that quest is there for the now. Don't like running. It's mean. Nope. But I think what I can do is, where's the bell? There. Okay. I know what we can do. While we are waiting, we can set up the retainers. You have not hired a retainer. Oh crap. Maybe you? Greetings, I take it you have come to see about the retainer. Yes I have. According to your records, you may hire up to 2. Currently you have no retainers. While customizing your retainer, you will be unable to communicate with players and engage in other activities. Well, that's unfortunate, because I want to do this. But what I will do is we're going to go to... Why are you all level 29? I want to see like low level stuff. I love crap. There we go. So, do I have... So I've got a level 5 helmet somewhere. Oh no, I don't. I don't have a level 5 helmet, so I deleted that. So we need to get a level 5 helmet, because that does not cut it. What's this? Why have I not been wearing that? I probably should have been wearing that, shouldn't I? Oh no, I was already too high level before I went on it, okay. But that's pretty amazing, so I need to like... I need to make that so I never delete it. That's actually really useful. Okay, so I don't have a helmet, so we are going to buy you level 15, level 5. I do have level 5 for that. Do I have a level 5 belt? Yes, I do. Level 8. I got level 5 leg. Okay. Wow, this one is taking a long time. Ooh. Alright, let's do this. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Oh wow, so this worked. Almighty Ifrit, we ring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhood. If it pleases you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and make them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. Well, what's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the right of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are fallen. No, spare me, I beg you. Well serves you right. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Almighty Ifrit, my one true God. Well, I guess he's a slave then. Your words are my bread. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Oh, I made him scared. Forsooth, thy frail mortal flames can serve as a vessel to the blessings of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxes clear. Thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Well, that's not very nice. Stop burning me with fire, man. It's not called for. Time to die, dude. Damn, I was too late. Level cooldown. Dude, why are you standing in his airway? Oh crap. Yeah, that healer's not used to doing it on a high level because you go into the middle and then when he comes down, the healer casts Medicare while he's coming down, and then as he does the damage, you instantly heal all the parties and then you split. He didn't do that, and because of that, he stopped healing me. Dope. But we found another crystal. Yeah. Ooh, 2 lights now. Sweet. I have no idea what that does, but it's cool. Hey, I didn't fall unconscious. There's a start. Pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amadou zealots. I swear each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lad. Damn, Banquet is cool. Phew. I see the Blood Swan wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Garden. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Dryburn, shall we say. This way, sir. So that was cool. Kinda sucks that I died, but... So that was the Mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking all that interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meteor of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was out worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose maybe we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by the adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my Lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Oh shit. She told him, with allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Well, that was cool. But I also feel like everywhere I go, I'm pretty much being spied upon. It's kind of weird. Nice. I think I got some more. I did! 15! Yeah! Alright, let us have this conversation, Banquet, sir. Wow, are they dead? Sleeping. Ah, there you are, Gatter. Come rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amazar will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for the time at least. Now where were we? Ah yes. I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds, for once a man is tempered. But it suits me to draw on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Gavin. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to me my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, avenge yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Wakened Sands where you are gun and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long with you. The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Okay, so I am going to, again, try to see if the mount quest is up. Nope, it is not. But what we will do is start the retainer. So I need to go to this. And we're going to do the retainer real quick. I'm not going to worry about what they look like so much, because I don't think that's a necessary thing. And the retainer was this way, I believe, right? No. This way. Okay. Hire retainer. Yes, please. Excellent. We have quite a few men and women on our list, so I invite you to describe the retainer down to the most. Okay. Lord previously saved the parents did. Sure, why not? That works. Job done. I can think of several chains that are exactly as described. Oddly enough, they have strikingly different personalities. If you would be so kind as to state a preference, it would be helpful. So we're going to do with Sirius. Very well, I've just the individual in mind. When summon the retainer will greet you, sir. I come, what is it? And when dismissed, the retainer will bid you farewell, just so I will go now. Sure, why not? Excellent. It is also customary to give a retainer an appellation of one's own making. A nickname is correct. So we shall call him Sir Frederick. No. Oh, damn it. Oh, stupid. I said it was going to be quick, didn't I? There you go. He's called Richard. Job done. What? Okay. He will be called Frederickson. There we go. Really? Well, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I need to go to get a sword. I need a sword. That's what I need. Okay. I promise I am going as fast as I can. But this is important because it does take like 24 hours, I think, for them to do what they need to do. Why can't I give him weapons? That's weird. Am I jumping the gun? Okay, so again, I'm trying to do something that doesn't exist yet. So never mind. Okay. I know that they can like go on missions, but I thought they could do it straight away. Apparently not. So we shall go and hand in this quest. And hopefully then I'll be able to get my mounty mount. Excuse me, Derek. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news about his arrival. He's presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. We should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Okay then. My late arrival nearly cost Garen his life. I wasn't there when the Amajar took him prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him, I know. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Yato, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amajar undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Britannia of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. He and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the inductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are formed. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself are subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades and his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust now you begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning, such elaborate designs that near a newer development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. You may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite gathered. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were no other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal, whom he cannot choose but worship. And so, we Scions continue our fight. That no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Gato. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Until next time. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis Fro would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Well, okay then. Nice. Okay. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you travelled the world, aiding those in need without thought of reward, conferring to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and I won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guest guards on, or rather, you have guests. Big Paladins. Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limbs and Mincer, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Gadon, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have it for its bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist new recruits, but they have been evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Ganon's deeds spread so quickly, but the immortal flame should know of his triumph is to be expected, but what of the other Grand Companies? Your reputation precedes you, Master Vale. It is no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelve's realm. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Vale. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Amashar and their dread primal, yours was already a respected name in Ulda. Our people know you and love you well. A man of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ulda. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limbs and Mincer to the shores of glory. I'm like totally speechless. Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, may have a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 subject organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limbs and Mincer, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ulda. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I concede that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as a part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let Gadon hear our leaders speak, then return here with his decision. Well, I see a lot of talking ahead. We eagerly await your answer. She looks tired. I'm the one doing all the work, reading. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Gadon. With it, you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that the great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one man against many. A friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We science, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be filled more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, Gano, and you have the power to help shape it around you. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will appraise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Well, that was a mouthful. Okay, where am I going, lady? I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Gavin. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridinda's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services. An elder seed seer Kani-sana will deliver her address at Keto's Amphitheatre. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organisational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services may change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridinda your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Uldar, where Flame General Woban Alden will be addressing the masses of the Wild Promenade. Oh, and it's rumoured there's to be a special guest, how exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the state room in Limsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merlin Lufiswin will be giving her address. The room is accessible by the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the Sentry's Anthill and you'll live here. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favour of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. So we're actually at pretty good timing right now because we're about to hit the hour mark, and once this loads, we're going to leave this for what is that? An ill-conceived venture. What is this? Hold on. We'll see what this quest is real quick. Several adventurers are having difficulty summoning their retainers. Should you wish to offer your assistance, you will find these troubled souls in Limsa. The reward will be the same regardless of whom you help, so do not hesitate to aid the adventurer of your choice. Okay. She's never ignored us summons before. Beg your pardon, Saber, would you be willing to aid a fellow adventurer? It's about my retainer. She hasn't returned from our latest venture to Nine-Eyed, and I fear something terrible may have happened. I would track it down myself if I could. but I have an important appointment I must keep. I hope you could go and search for my stead. So I think this might actually start the whole ability to send my trainer out. So where is this? South. I don't know how to get there. So we're in Gridania. That is Central Shroud. Okay. So I know we had an hour, but I don't think this is going to take that long. So we're going to do this real quick. At least I don't think it's going to take that long. Where is she? So she's in the East Shroud, which is... okay. So we're going to do quick runny sprinty before I turn off my streamy. Because frankly it needs to get done, and just being a little over an hour isn't the end of the world. So come on, little duty, let's go and find that returner, because this must unlock the ability, and if I can send that going before I go to sleep, that's a progression point. That is a good idea. Because I think it takes 18 hours to do one venture, so it's best off to start that as soon as possible. Okay, so we are going to go this way. We're going to get that crystal real quick, and then we can do this little quest right there. Works out? It should work out. That's a good plan. Okay, so we talked to Mr. Chocolate Dude. Thank you. We tune into the crystal. Thank you. And go to help this retainer lady. Oh, let's help this lady. Why don't you just run away, lady? Bless you, adventurers. Focused was I on my task that I took no notice of the buzzards at my back. You seem confused. Have you had no adventures? It is a service in which we retainers carry out procurement expeditions on behalf of our employers. Alas, some are not wont to furnish us with sufficient equipment, despite the obvious benefits it would afford both parties. Has he been summoning me this entire time? Pray excuse me. Forgive me, Master, I was waylaid by beasts. Yes, by a Lalafan gladiator. How did you know? Of course, as you wish. Maybe you should get some armor. It seems I must take my leave at once, but before I go, pray allow me to thank you. I have naught to recompensate you with, but should you inform my supervisor Parnell of your deeds, I am confident she will see fit to reward you. May we meet again, my friend, and do not forget to visit Parnell in the Shaded Bower. If you could do that all along, why didn't you do it? I told you it wouldn't take that long, guys. We got this. Greetings, sir. I've been expecting you. The retainer you rescued was most effusive in her praise. Retainers are, of course, permitted to refuse a venture which they determine to be too dangerous. Alas, this particular woman is new to the profession and was thus easily persuaded by her employer to accept. Beg your pardon? You would like to know more about ventures? Certainly it would be my pleasure to explain. So, in cooperation with the Adventurers Guild, we have established a new system through which retainers may be dispatched to procure items for their employers. Should you wish to avail yourself of this additional service, you will need to pay your retainer in advance with Venture Script, issued by the Adventurers Guild. Here, we accept these complimentary ventures with my thanks. Bear in mind that most retainers lack the skill to carry out all but the most menial of tasks. Of course, as they grow more experienced, that will change. If this sounds daunting, let me assure you that it's simple in practice. Why not speak with your retainers and see what they think? So we shall do that real quick. Awesome. So we're going to summon you, and then we are going to assign a class. We will give him Gladiator. So now, view retainer attributes in game. We'll give him a sword. We'll give him a shield. We'll give him this. And we shall give him this. We shall give you this. Actually, that might work. We'll try it. Okay. It's not good gear. But it is gear nonetheless. So field exploration, 18 hours. I have 6 of them. You can go. Alright. Just let me answer A. So, thank you folks, sorry for that, I was responding to someone asking for help. So as always, I hope you enjoyed the episode. We got a lot done, and I'm looking forward to the next time. So until then, good night, have a good one.